Hello guys, welcome back to another episode here on the Mindcrack server. As always, this is Jason, playing some 7 Days to Die. And picking where we left off. Looks like Anderzel has received a prank of some sort. Not looking good for Mr. Zell over there. Looks like he's had a bad day. So if you notice, my inventory is mostly empty here. I'm going to venture out. Okay, there's still some stone in this one here. There we go. Alright, so yeah, we're going to head out today. We're going to venture around a bit. I've worked on the house a bit here in between episodes. Got this going down. This right here is going to be our next floor. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come down with a stair here, and then the floorway will be one block lower, and that will be our second floor, our basement, so to speak. And then I'm going to keep going down here, and this probably where one more over here. That's where we'll stop. So like basically this block here will be the end of this area here, and I'll probably make some like a mine sort of thing here so we can get stone and stuff like that. Let's drop off this. Actually, I'll keep some. I might need some stone. We drop off this iron here. The game sounds are a bit loud. I've been playing. Let's turn the game sounds down. I've been playing Minecraft quite a bit today. Started up Life of the Woods. Yeah, life in the woods, not of the woods. We're gonna venture out today. I think I already said that, but here we go. I want to go back over. There's a couple things we need. We need some potassium nitrate to make more shotgun shells, and any coal I see will be good to have too. What is this we have? Looks like a fence maybe being built. Something. We got some poles here. I don't know the purpose of these poles. They are poles. Can confirm. Strange poles. Okay. Okay, strange poles have been confirmed. I do not know their purpose, but they exist. Huh. Not sure, really, what the deal with the poles are. Oh, there's more poles over here. Maybe this is someone's mapped out an area to build in. It's a pretty big area, if that's the case. But that sounds. You know who that sounds like? It sounds like Adlington, but he hasn't been playing on here since we restarted. So. Probably Arcus, right? Arcus is a bit crazy. He likes to build castles and things like that. So that could be Arcus. Probably, maybe not. Who knows? Who knows? You know, this season has suffered a bit with us traveling. Left Anderzel all alone on the server here. Beef kind of didn't play much that week either. So Anders was. Pretty much along. Video was still around. I haven't seen Co on here much recently either. So I don't know. I mean, I've been my sleep schedule has changed in such a way that I'm no longer up at the time of night that I'm all gassy and burpy here. I'm no longer awake at the time of night that Co streams, so I don't actually know what he's been doing recently. We talked today a bit about the show and where that sits, so we need to bring that back as soon as possible. It's kind of been on hiatus because the Sonic, but today's Thursday, and it was Sonic Day, and we all basically decided, kind of done with Sonic. So that's kind of what I had predicted. If you guys remember, I'd said I don't think Sonic's going to be a thing that lives a long time, and I think I'm right about that. I think Sonic is done now, so that is what it is. Let's put that there. I thought that was an ostrich. It kind of looks like an ostrich whenever it was kind of going through there. There's no ostriches in this game though, but I thought I had seen the first one. You know, first ostrich. There's a deer, a female deer. Oh, actually no, it's probably a male. In fact, it's a male. Can confirm. Penis. I need some springs, and you know, I think the final level of the car is where you start getting the springs. So I probably won't get any in there, but you can get the motors and stuff from that first set there. So that's why I was breaking it to that point, just to see what we get. So my whole point in going searching today, you know, the sad thing is I'm not going to take us anywhere new. I'd like to take us somewhere new, but I know that this area over here is probably open to be looted. And my main goal here is Auger. I'm getting some fuel here. Let's see if we get any springs on this last level. No, so no springs in that level either. Bit of fuel. I really need Auger parts. I need to find the Auger stuff. And you guys have been commenting. Apparently, Avidia and Anders both are fans of scrapping the Auger stuff. So screw them bastards. Hey guy. You know what, I'm just going to leave you alone because I don't have many bullets. So I need to keep what I got here. Is this a searchable car? Yeah. Let's just ignore these guys if we can. I'm going to break down the ones that are non-searchable completely when I see them. Level 600 padlock. You know, I haven't found really much of anything for the mini bike. Though I guess I might actually have everything now that I say that and then I think about it, and a lot of the stuff for the mini bike now is just like the engine. I have an engine, I have a battery, I can make the handlebars. I might have everything I need. I'm sure there's something I'm forgetting. And if we see a chicken, I need to kill all cocks. I need to kill all the chickens here for real, because I need as many feathers as I can get to keep making these bolts. I don't think we get springs in this. I see springs flying into the air. I wish I could grab them from the air and put them in my pockets. Fortunately, that's not an option. I guess I'll keep this leather for now. Today, Doc was invited, and all of Mindcrack actually was invited to go to a game release for a roller coaster game that's coming out in a month or so, and it's happening in London. And I'm kind of torn on whether or not I want to go, because it is a long flight. I looked up the flight information, and they're paying for it. They're paying for the flight and the hotel, and so I just don't know. It's basically it's on March 15th, which is the day that North Carolina votes. So, but I'm gonna do early voting. Today it actually opened here in North Carolina. Early voting did, so I'm gonna go and do that tomorrow. Is my plan. Yeah, we've been invited, like I said, to go to this event for the release of this game. I don't remember the name of the game. It's pretty terrible of me, right? Wonder, can you find auger parts inside of trash? Has anyone been throwing away their auger part? Oh, chicken. Where'd he go, man? These damn chickens. These damn chickens. Chicken crossed the road to get away from the goo, is what he did. Stupid chicken. Fucking chicken. I need some KFC up in here. Could you die? That chicken go, man. This grass is the worst for chicken hunting. Chicken. Oh God, I'm tired. Chicken. Where'd he go? Fucking chicken, man. Chicken, man. Dude, this chicken. Ever seen the movie Rocky? It's like a scene out of Rocky. Damn it, dude. Thought I saw movement. Did I see movement? That shit in my head. There's some movement. Crap, man, I lost the chicken. Son of a bitch. If I hadn't got tired on that last little bit there, I could have hit him over the head. At least get feathers this way. I went ahead and made some steel arrowheads to bring with me so we could craft as we go as I find feathers. I would have liked to have just killed that chicken and got all his feathers. I tried to up the animals a little bit more. You know, I've just basically over time playing with these XML files, slowly updating things and such, and I added some more animals to the possibility of spawns. But yeah, it's one of those processes. You know, it's like hit or miss. You don't really know if what you're doing is working out until you play with it. Shut up. I guess I could. You know, I've been needing stone. Need lots of stone, and I've been trying to get down. Man, I'm getting so hot. I'm just so hot. What else can I take off? I got my bandana on. That's only +4. Okay, here we go. Take that off. You know, when you go to craft iron stuff, I think I've talked about this or complained about this. I don't know the correct word to use. I think I've talked about this before. That was a pig. I ain't no chicken. I eat chickens. I spilled urine. Iron boots. Iron provides the best protection against concussive and puncture damage and decent cold weather protection. Decent cold weather protection. Meanwhile, insulation -5. By decent, none at all. In fact, if you wear it, you will get more cold. Decent. It's decent, you know. So we'll take our time today. You know, we leave a lot of stuff behind whenever we do this. And I tried to clean out my inventory as much as I could today before coming in here. And, you know, I've wondered what this block is every time I look at it. It's just stone. Ain't nothing special about that stone. We're up to 174 wellness. We're getting there. And by there, I mean to 200. So yeah, I'm not really sure. We'd leave here on the 14th to be there for the 15th. The 15th is when the thing happens, and then immediately get in a plane and fly back home. I would get to see some of the guys, which is part of the selling factor, you know. I've always been a fan of Roller Coaster Tycoon, those type of games. I was hoping Zisto would want to go because that is right up his alley, but he said he's not able to go to this. So yeah, I was hoping that Zisto would be there because, like I said, that is his type of game, you know. But he's not gonna be able to make it to this thing. Let's drop that. Let's see. I'm gonna be crafting with these. That. And that. Scrap that. What is it to make duct tape? Glue and cloth. I managed to do it. Okay, we'll do that. Probably don't need the leather. What's it to repair these? Wood. I'm just gonna repair this one. I know I probably shouldn't. It's probably gonna make it green. In fact, let's. What is it to make a crossbow? Let's just make a new one here. And let's drop this one because I've got enough weapon points since I made that one that it's time for a new one. Well, I say that, and it's not really much better. Oh man, that one I dropped had an arrow in it. Okay, that's probably my doing. Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for, was these garage ones. Well, the garage ones are more likely to have the auger type stuff in them. So instead of just their normal cardboard boxes, if we find ones that are garage based, those are the better ones. Just take it all. I wish there was a hotkey. I've said this before, but I really wish there was a hotkey on your keyboard that you could use to scrap stuff. Try to keep as organized as possible here so that we can easily work through stuff. One of the garage storage, okay. Oh, we got a spring. I don't really need springs. I mean, I don't need to carry around a lot of springs, but I was just looking for them, so I'm not gonna complain. What I really want is a damn auger stuff. I need auger stuff bad. So hopefully, if we can get that done. So another reason why I kind of want to do this whole thing, and you guys are gonna think I'm insane, but I want to maintain my Delta status, which is not this is a first world problem, but I do like that being platinum with Delta. Oh, this is gonna hurt a lot of people. Watch this. Watch this. Feel it. Feel it. Just feel it. Right in your face. You know, I'd only ever gone into like the Delta Sky Club. That one time whenever we flew to London for Mindcon this last year, and I ended up flying first class, and so you got like free access to the Delta Sky Club. But once I reached platinum after flying so much last year, I got access to the Delta Sky Club. So whenever we were going down to Disney recently, hey, look at that. Oh. We did the whole Delta Sky Club thing. I think I've already read this, honestly. And it's actually really nice. Like, I mean, the only one I'd ever been in before was in London, and it's like amazing. Like, it's like, it's amazing. I don't know how else to put it. Like, you name it, they have it. Like, just everything. Like, it's just a whole table of different cheeses and like just all kinds of crazy stuff. But the one like here in Raleigh, it's just, you know, some snacks and stuff. But it's a nice, quiet place, and it was perfect for my wife and daughter because there's just a bathroom there. You know, it's easy to get in and out without a bunch of people. And yeah, I don't think it's something that the average person will get much use out of. I've always said it's stupid because who wants to spend a bunch of time hanging around in an airport? I know I don't. So I always try to time me coming to an airport. Oh yeah, I thought this was a room filled with garage storages. I think the server has crashed. Oh no, there it goes. So I try to limit the amount of time I spend in an airport to a minimum. You know, I'll get into the airport and I will walk in moments before my flight and then walk onto the flight and then, you know, go. But I don't like to hang out in the airport, that's for sure. It's, you know, it's convenient and it's not something I paid for. I think it's I looked at it before. I wonder what this scraps into. I hate to scrap a battery. Let's just scrap this one. Let's just to find out. Oh, it scraps into lead. 24 lead though. Oh, it is a lead car battery. That makes sense. I need cables for something. You can't scrap these. I guess I should replace shotgun parts at some point. It's not a big deal, but I can. I don't know what I'm hearing there in the distance. Are these garage storage by chance? No, so they're just regular cardboard. But I guess it's possible that these can have. I don't actually know the loot table and just the standard cardboard boxes, honestly. But yeah, probably some of you guys think I'm just some kind of pretentious guy. I try to not. I don't know. I'm voting for Bernie Sanders. That's not really like some kind of test of anything. But you know, I don't ever want to turn my channel into like this political place. Because I'll definitely say things that alienate some of you. So I'm not trying to turn this into a political discussion. But I really do hope that even, you know, regardless of what happens in this election, I hope that people take away some of it and start thinking about whenever people give money to a campaign, it's going to affect that person's opinion. You know, I've talked about this before. I've talked about how, you know, whenever we go to conventions or whatever, Twitch is always paying for everyone's food and all this type of stuff. And meanwhile, you know, I don't really do anything for Twitch. You know, I've complained about them. In fact, you know, I've spent time on my channel complaining about the way things happen there. But they do it because it's the same exact thing as a lobbyist or whatever in you know, in our country, where you're spending a lot of time around the politicians, you're giving money to their campaign, you're doing all of these things to influence them. Even if you never say, hey, vote this way, or hey, do this thing this way, just the constant attention that is given to a person, you know, from these, any amount of money, mills, all these things, even no matter how unbiased, or how, yeah, unbiased you try to remain, it's going to affect you eventually, like even if you don't realize it. So yeah, I don't know. When I hear Hillary talk about how she's going to take on Wall Street, and then you look at where all the money comes from, you just follow the money. I mean, this is all with politics. It's often easy to just follow the money and see where it comes from, and I think that that's always pretty telling. But anyways, that's all the political talk you'll get from me today. I have been spending time as a volunteer for political campaign this year, though, so that's a bit different for me. Normally, you know, I've never spent time phone banking or anything like that before this year, so that's a new thing in my life. And you know, I don't know if it's making any kind of difference. You never really know with these things. All right, I'm gonna figure out how to get to this one area because it's got all those. I think it's up this way, if I remember right from last time we tried to find it. It's got a lot of garage containers. Yeah, here we go. This is where I wanted to be. And so yeah, I've spent my time trying to make a difference. You know, Seth and I talked about this quite a bit. And his opinion is that you know, the best thing that we could do from our position is probably talk about our opinions on our own channels. The thing is, you know, I have been to some degree doing that on Twitter and stuff, and you know, it offends some people because we just have different opinions. I don't try to tell people how to think. I will share my opinion with other people, but. You know, I don't ever try to say, well, you're an idiot for feeling this way. I may think that myself, you know, internally, but I'm not going to say it to your face, because everyone has the right to, you know, to their opinion, and to try to change the world in a way that they think that is best for everyone. I never thought that Donald Trump would see as much support as he has. It's a little bit scary, but again, this is me putting my thoughts on you just a little bit. But I think John Oliver did a really good job of talking about things that have been said versus reality in this case. So that's a good watch for anyone that would like to watch it. Ooh, an engine, nice. Okay, this can go away. This can come over here. But anyways, let's move on. I know a lot of you guys aren't even American. It was funny at when we were at Disney recently. This conversation came up over dinner. What's a gun repair kit? Oh, Jesus Christ. How's that made? Oh, okay. Repair. Duct tape, oil. That's what I thought. I thought I needed oil. That lowers them though, doesn't it? I probably shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. But the reason I bring that up is the funny thing to me was that the most adamant people in this conversation were the Europeans. Pyro and Arcus were just on about Bernie Sanders and why everyone should vote for him. And it's interesting for me to see as you know, as an American, because I have my own opinions, of course. But it's interesting to see them talk about it so adamantly, whenever it's not something that directly affects them. Of course, you know, American politics affects the world, so it affects them to some degree, but you know, not as much as it could. You know, I have a lot of these chainsaw blades. I hate to scrap it, but I do need the inventory. Wait, we can get rid of this. We can drop this. That'll get us. That's a start. Okay, we can put this in here and grab that. Put that in there. So now I just need Auger parts, right? In fact, here we go. Yeah, I'm just missing the Auger parts now. Another engine, man. Why do one of the munitions box has such a slow opening thing? It's not like it contains anything that's super. Sometimes it has sniper rifles. Jesus. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, I put up the 762 bullets a second ago, didn't I? Was not expecting that. I don't think I could even make these, or I think I can make these, but I don't think I have. In fact, let's see. I have a decent receiver at home, actually. Alright, nice. Well, that was a good find. I think I'd rather have the shotgun on my bar for now, though. Close range, the shotgun's definitely better. Oh, these are just plain cardboard boxes. I was really hoping. We had some more cardboard over here. Some good cardboard. The good kind. The good stuff. You know? You know, you need the good stuff. Okay, I already searched that. You know, I don't know if I've ever noticed this filing cabinet back here. I probably did. So yeah, I guess to recap today's episode, I might be going to London again. And there'll be videos from that. You know, I love getting to see the guys. It's, as someone that doesn't really have any real life friends that live anywhere nearby, the only time I get to hang out with any real life friends is normally at these events. So the more time I get to spend hanging out with actual friends, the happier I guess I am as a person, right? you need friends. You know, you need to spend time with friends sometimes. Long story short. Okay, we'll go ahead and fix the shotgun here. I didn't get to really hang out with the guys a ton at Disney, unfortunately, because I was spending so much time with my family. Not that, well, I say unfortunately. I mean, I would, yeah, I wouldn't change what I did for sure, but I didn't get to spend as much time with them as I would have liked. So you know, I like to talk about television shows from time to time. One that, and I also like to talk about Stephen King shows specifically. It seems, not to harp on poor Stephen King, but you know, he's recently had a show come back or start up on Hulu. I mentioned it the other day, new Hulu show, which I don't know if it's worth buying Hulu just for one show. Let's be honest here. I mean, that's what they're trying to do when they make these exclusive content things, right? They're trying to get you to justify paying for Hulu or whatever. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. I will tell you that 11/22/63 is the show. It's a adaptation of a Stephen King book that both Beef and I read and talked about it in the past, actually. I think we did like a couple of videos where him and I just talked about it because we had both been watching it. And the premise of the show is, or the book, the premise of the book is that there's this diner, and the owner of the diner has realized at some point that when you go downstairs, you transition into 1960. You just walk into the past, and you can walk back, you know, from 1960 into the future. But anytime you go back to 1960, you reset anything you change. So let's say you go back to 1960, and you do something. You change the future. Well, you come back to the future, the present. That thing has been changed. But if you then return to 1960, anything you changed the last time you were there has no longer been changed because you basically started 1960 over again. That all makes sense. The book is actually really good. I really enjoyed the book quite a bit. This seems like a theme here with Stephen King, but I don't think he's capable of making a television show that doesn't completely go far, far away from the book. Now, so far, there's only been 3 episodes that have been released, and I've watched all 3, and they've been okay. They're not bad. They're not bad. But they're not amazing either. And the reason why is they've changed so much. So much has been changed. It drives me crazy. I do not understand why this happens. Look at all these shotgun stocks. I just don't understand why this continues to happen with Stephen King stuff, that he writes something amazing. It's fantastic. Fantastic book. You know, would make a great TV show or movie. And then it just gets changed. Like, look at Harry Potter. They managed to keep most of that the same, right? So why is it... I mean, Harry Potter's not the best example in the world, but it's an example of a book made into a movie that things, you know, you could read the book and then watch the movie and it'd be all right. And I'm sure there's tons of examples of this. But for whatever reason, Stephen King is not capable... I mean, you've heard me talk about Under the Dome. Don't get me started on Under the Dome. But just forget Under the Dome just for a minute, and we're just talking about 11/22/63. So some of my favorite parts of this story was that, you know, when he goes into the past, and starts changing stuff, he makes some mistakes, you know, and so he goes back to the future so that he can try again. They've skipped all of that. All that is just gone. Like, it just goes right into, and it just like skips right into the story, like into the depths of the story. And not only that, so in the book, you know, he doesn't have any like friends that he you know, no one helps him with his journey. No one knows that he's from the future, you know, initially. He eventually meets a woman that he does tell his story to, but I wonder if you get any skill out of reading this again. I've already read it once. Let's see, mining tool or blade weapon or something. Nope, nothing. But in the book, he just meets this guy, and then suddenly they're friends, and he's telling him he's from the future and shit. It's just like, I don't know. You know, I haven't read the Dark Tower series by Stephen King. It's a lot of books, and it's kind of a western, right? And I've never been a fan of westerns of any type, and so I've just never committed to this show or this book. And I've bought them, I have them, and I've considered reading it. I just never have gotten around to it. So I should try it at some point. But apparently they're making a movie out of that with Matthew McConaughey and someone else. And I'm just like, when I saw that, I was like, man, I should probably read those before it comes out. But the truth is, I could just watch the movie. It ain't like it's going to be anything fucking similar. You can't tell I'm a little bit butthurt. I wanna, you know, whenever you read a really good book and you've already, you know, you experienced it all in your head, and you just want to live it through the big screen, you know, see it in the movie theaters, or even if it's just a television, see it on TV and say, yeah, you know, this is how I envisioned it. You know, they're never going to get it exactly how your imagination brought it to you, but you could still have that moment of nostalgia, like, you know, this is close to how I imagined it. But when the story ain't even the same, and you're introducing new characters, and you're basically throwing everything that you loved out the damn window, it's just not right. It's just not right, Stephen King. If you're listening, I know he is. I know he watches. Stephen. Please, Stephen. Stop. You're ruining things. It makes me sad because he tweeted about how great Fargo is so he could recognize good television. He just can't make it. You know, Stephen King has got a son that also is an author. And he goes by the name Joe Hills. So I guess you guys didn't know Mr. Hermit Crafter Joe Hills is actually an author, and his father is Stephen King. These are not the same people. I just always found that entertaining, I guess is the correct word. Wait, where'd that glass jar go? Do I have glass jars in my inventory somewhere? I just drank some water, and that glass jar, I don't know where it went. It's gone. Did it go into here? Is that where that went? Let's see. No, this one went where it was supposed to go. Oh, that one, what the fuck happened? I'm not really sure what I just saw. Let's put these in here for a second. What was that? That was the desk, wasn't it? I just don't want to waste the bullets. You know, I didn't need them, but I didn't want to waste them either. Thought there was another bookcase in here, but I guess that is it. Is there more? Is there more levels up? It's not just the outside. I think there's not. Yeah, it's outdoors, right? Yeah. Well, guys, we got part of our stuff accomplished today. What I really wanted was auger stuff. We have an auger it's being built, at least, right? We just need to find these right here, and we're good because I can make the handlebars. How do you make those? Let's just double check. Yep, there they are. Yep, I got everything I need for that. So we just got to make them up. So I just need to find those auger parts, and then we are good. So yeah, maybe we'll get lucky with that in the next episode or so. I think this town is pretty much done as far as the areas I want to search within it. So I'm going to head back home probably and work on the house a bit more in between episodes. Leave a like if you have enjoyed. Go with the whole, let's break YouTube together. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. Leave a comment about all the things we talked about in this episode. Do not have a political debate. It's not worth it. Huh. You know, I never noticed this before. Where does this go? Does it go outside? Oh, it's like another level out here. It's like a water tank. That's neat. It's a bird nest. Regardless of what your political affiliation is, though, if you're American, try to get out and vote in your primary if you can. Every vote counts, and even if you don't feel like you're making a difference, you are. And that's about it for today, guys. I hope you all have enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.